Hello guys and welcome to another video. This trade is from September 8th. I am going to go ahead and narrate it over. During the trade I tend to cuss a lot, so it doesn't make it for a very good presentable video. So we're going to take our time and just kind of go over everything that's going on in here. So this particular day I had a buyer failure pattern.
Order submitted.
I was taking advantage of this particular trade. As you can see, we had a good measure move down. The market's overall trending down on a 6,000 tick chart, and I'm anticipating another measure move down to go ahead and finish this objective, this price objective, towards this target 2 over here that I have drawn up on the charts. In this particular instance, on a 1,000 tick chart, you can see buyers tried once, failed to push it up. Buyers tried again, failed to push it up, and again we had another buyer essentially try it third time for a failed push up. I'm looking for a short entry on the 200 exponential moving average. I believe that right there provides a really good risk to reward entry and also provides a good resistance levels for any buyers that potentially may try to swing that back up. So on trades like this that is close to the 200 exponential moving average, be patient and place your trades below the 200. So we're going to take our time here. I will fast forward through this video to save time. This particular trade does still take a while to come to fruition. It is summertime trading still, and during the summertime market, you got to be patient. The trades do take a while. So let's see here. All right. Again, I put my trade below the 200 exponential moving average. I believe that's a good area for support and resistance.
Order filled.
I get triggered in, and this is where the wait starts now. My stop is at 517, well above the 21 EMA and above the 200 exponential moving average. My first target, 511, second target, 508, and my runner at 501.50. Again, the biggest rule that I emphasize is you have, for my instance, 12 tick stop would be a 12 tick first target. That right there is based on the ATR. So if I have a 12 tick ATR, I try to be very vigilant in following that rule. Do not move your stop loss around. Do not move your first target. That is set in stone. I leave those around alone. My second target, and my runner are subjected to change. I base that based on areas of support and resistance on a chart. But again, first target stays in place. Second and third, you can move it around. Once your first target gets hit, based on my rules, you can move your stop loss to break even to your entry price, and then if you see the opportunity, you can take on an additional order. During summertime trading, I rarely do that. It's just too risky. But again, if you have an opportunity, seeing another setup go for it, it's just I'm very vigilant, trying to minimize my risk. We're going to fast forward again. This particular trade takes over 30 minutes to come to fruition. So for the sake of saving time, we're going to fast forward. All right, as you can see, we had a still in the cusp of a buyer failure. The buyer failure tends to be a buyer failure into pullback. And here we go, about to get our first target hit. It's always a big level of anxiety for me until you get your first target hit. I'm always sitting on the edge of my seat, kind of screaming at the computer. Um, once you hit your first target, then all the stress is off your shoulders. And as you can see, sometimes the market barely touches your area, misses you by one tick, and it'll try to snap back. And summertime trading is very unpredictable. Again, the key is, guys, patience. You really have to be patient. You have to follow your rules. But most importantly, let the trade plan work itself out. Right now, it's very tempting to move that stop loss around, move the first target around, but just let it work out.
Target filled.
All right, we got filled. All the weight is off our shoulders now. Right now, we are going to risk free trade. We've made money. We're going to go ahead and move our stop loss here in a second down to break even to just be able to lock in those profits. And now we're focused on the next two targets. As you can see on the 6,000 tick chart over here, it's starting to look like a complete buyer failure pattern. A lot of times it could hit the resistance area and just snap back, and this turns into a seller failure. So just you got to have the gumption to go ahead and take the money off the table and be disciplined about that. So we moved our stop loss to break even. and we're going to begin to trail here in a minute. All right, we're going to fast forward this to make this video a little faster for you guys so you don't drag it out here. As you can tell, the sellers are in full control now. They're taking advantage of this momentum. Again, summertime trading does take a while to come to fruition. It's just you got to be patient. All right, here we go. We're nearing our second target. At this time, you kind of want to be vigilant, kind of move your moving average, your stop loss down. Unfortunately, I didn't do this in this particular trade, but
Target filled.
you want to trail the stop loss right above the 21 EMA. This way, it provides a good level of resistance for the buyers if they try to snap this back. Here, I will start moving it down and trying to secure as much profit and get that as much profit off the table as possible. At this point, sellers are gaining momentum and feel very confident in this trade. I'm moving down my stop loss, my measure moved down to the bottom of this area right here. So that last runner, I went ahead and moved it to 494.25. I believe that is an appropriate sell point for the objective of the sellers. From my experience, the sellers will tend to have an objective in mind, and until that objective is met price-wise, the price will keep trending in that direction, whether it be long or short position. So let's fast forward. Again, just trailing the 21 EMA right now. And there's the buyers. There's the sellers. They are definitely in solid control. And this trade is looking beautiful to me. Again, trailing the trade right above the 21 EMA. And you can see the importance of that. The buyers try to have a failed pullback. Unfortunately, once they hit that 21 EMA, big seller rejection right there. And the sellers are definitely taking control of this again. The objective is the bottom of that range, and then they're going to go ahead and fill that. Until they fill that, the price is going to continue in that direction. At this point, once we get towards the end of the trade, you want to go ahead and just trail that stop loss one candle behind and try to tighten it up as much as possible. I'm not very good at go ahead and predicting the measure moves. So I have 3 to 4 point margin of error. So knowing that, I try to go ahead and take as much money off the table as possible. Tightening that stop loss. Tighten that stop loss right there.
Target filled.
Perfect. We hit our objective. And that right there was a perfect trade. I had 3 trades that day and all in the green. And again, the biggest takeaway from this, guys, be patient, follow your rules. Early on when I first started on, I was over trading and I wanted to be in and out of every trade. Every candle that I looked and seen was an opportunity to make money in my head, and I was dreaming of Ferraris and Lamborghinis. And it took me a while to realize that, hey, taking quality trades is the key and the name of the game. You can sit there and get in and out of trades, but you're going to overtrade and you're going to lose your money. Ideally, focus on 2 to 3 trades. Jim Rogers, out of the Market Wizard book, said it really well. You just wait until the money's sitting in a corner begging you to pick it up. So I try to take those words of wisdom from that gentleman and incorporate it in my own trading plan. Again, moving forward, I'll try to put out better quality videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer. But again, I hope you guys learn from this. Go ahead and continue to work on your plan. Go ahead and continue to work on mastering and practicing. And again, this is a long-term game. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So just take your time, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.